How would you like flexible work hours and more control on who you work with? Well, millions of Americans are now doing just that and are part of the so-called freelance economy. It's big, growing, and popular with businesses trying to keep labor costs low. Julia Borston has more.
New technology platforms are connecting Americans with freelance work, fueling a growing freelance economy that accounts for $1.2 trillion of annual income. Freelance startups touch virtually every part of the economy. UberX and Lyft pay car owners to drive. UpCounsel gives access to top attorneys at lower rates than law firms. Rev is a freelance transcription and translation service. HomeJoy screens house cleaners, and anyone who can go to the grocery store can make extra money working for grocery service Instacart. Scripted screens and selects writers and connects them with writing assignments.
In a freelance capacity, oftentimes your time is spent trying to find jobs and less doing them. Scripted makes it easy to find a number of jobs in one spot, and so you can get back to actually writing.
Companies ranging from TripAdvisor to small businesses like law practices pay from $50 to $1,000 per blog post.
They can come to Scripted and have the workflow taken care of in one central place, track their work, provide request edits to the writer, and they're guaranteed the quality of the writing that they get back from us.
Consultancy MBO Partners predicts that this year 35% of non-farm and non-government workers will be either full or part-time freelance, projecting that number will grow to 44% by the year 2020. The downside, freelance workers can suffer from the lack of benefits like health care, and national polls find freelancers are more likely to be depressed and anxious. But for people who need work and companies that need flexibility, freelancing can be a win-win.
Companies really have moved to what I'd like to call a project economy, where they are interested in giving work out not as necessarily a position, but as a project.
With that flexibility to expand as needed, companies can save money on overhead, while startups like Scripted help find workers here in the U.S. instead of outsourcing overseas. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Julia Borston in Los Angeles.